All right, let's do this then. You guys have about 2 minutes right now. Review proof. Just to make sure a check-in right now. For me and for you, do you know what's going on? I don't need to show you any new stuff right now. This is everything that I have given you. You should be able to do this proof. All right, so go ahead. I'll give you about 2 minutes, and then we'll discuss. Write your givens in, mark your diagram, and then, all right, how do I get the proof to the how do I get to the givens to the proof? Okay, overall, not bad, not bad. There's one small thing I want to go over that some of you are missing here. Everyone knows this, had found out it was an addition proof, okay, which is good. This was addition because I'm going smaller to bigger, perfect. And everyone noticed I gave you everything. I didn't see one reflexive on any paper, which is good. I don't need it. But here's the thing I got to make sure we are clear on. We're doing AB plus BC, and then people are telling me it's equal to AC. That's the substitution step at the end of the problem. Okay, I am just telling you that it's equal to the other two added up, ED plus DC. Okay, I don't set AB plus BC equal to AC. That's the substitution step I do right now. Now I say AB plus BC is the same as AC, congruent to EC. Do not set them equal. A couple of you guys are setting them equal to whatever the longer segment is. Set them equal to each other, then substitute in at the end. Okay, questions on that one? Nope, I didn't. Questions? All good? Okay, let's move it on then. All right, we need more to be able to do these proofs. These 5 up here aren't good enough anymore, unfortunately. So I started adding some pink ones up here. The pink ones are angle facts. Facts about angles that maybe we can use in a proof to help us get us through it. So let's take a look at one. Go ahead, set it up, mark your diagram. You guys know the drill at the beginning. Set it up, mark it. good. I see some right angles on some diagrams. Yeah, good. We should have that. Perfect. Good job, everyone. Good. So right off the bat, I tell you, hey, everybody, find angle ACB because it's a right angle. Okay, right off the bat, find angle ACB. That is a right angle. And then I also gave you a given that two lines are perpendicular. And if two lines are perpendicular, they also form a right angle. So I saw a lot of people do right angles on both sides. That's fine. Yep, I'm just going to leave it on that side right there. But we know they're on both sides. All right, look at the proof statement. Why in the world is ACB congruent to ADC? Anybody just want to talk to me and tell me? Forget about what I need to write in here and finish it. Anybody want to tell me why the right angles move? Oh, yeah. I just kind of gave that one. Why are they congruent? They're both right angles. And what do you know about right angles? They both equal 90, so they got to be equal. Okay? Sound good? Everyone understand they're both right angles, so they have to be congruent. Okay. This is why I gave you guys this today. This is what we're going to start using in the reasons column when I want to say two right angles are equal. All right angles are congruent. But, nope. I wish it was two steps. All what? All. Let's do this again. All. Wait, time out. I only got one right angle up there. In my proof, I only have one right angle. You marked it the other one beautifully on your diagram, but did you tell me it was a right angle in your statement's reasons yet? No, you didn't. You have to, hey, this is where you make your money right here. This is what I grade. I don't care at all about your diagram. You may have put a right angle there, but you need to put it in here too. So before you tell me two right angles are congruent, you got to tell me what are the right angles. I know ACB is one. What's the other one? I told you, I wrote it in the givens. ACB is a right angle. What's the other one, Paul? ADC. Okay, so you have to tell me angle ADC is also a right angle. Is a right angle. You cannot tell me two right angles are congruent until you tell me they're actually right angles. And I need you guys to go back to our first day of conclusions. How do I know that's a right angle? Anybody remember what we kept writing over and over again? Perpendicular lines. There you go. Perpendicular, and you can use the symbol. Lines form right angles. Yes, Moon. Between saying perpendicular lines form right angles and definition. I'm not going to be picky there. Okay, on those two. All right, now that you know the two are right angles, now you can say they're both congruent to each other. So ACB is congruent to angle ADC. And here's our new theorem I'm presenting today. All right angles are congruent. But you can't tell me they're congruent unless you have stated that you have right angles. All right? You need both right angles to be congruent. Anything from your end? Need right angles to be congruent. Not on your not on your diagram. In the proof. Not on the diagram. In the proof, I need the right angles. All right, we're really going to step it up right now with this one. This one gets a little bit more challenging, but that's why you're here. I'll give you guys a second to mark everything your little hearts want to mark and write down in the givens. Now it's time to get challenged. Mark all your congruent angles. Looks like I got perpendicular lines, so you guys have right angle symbols on your diagram too. Okay, so here you go. Let's start off. I should have a right angle here for everybody, and I should have a right angle here. And I also should have arc marks here and here. I should have arc marks. Questions? All right, let's talk now. Look at angle DBC. Look at the proof. I'm looking at the proof statement now. So DBC, I'm just going to put a little green dot at that angle for you guys to see. And DGE, D to G to E, this angle right there, I need to prove. Those two I need to prove equal. Use what's given. Use the givens. Look at your diagram. Think to yourself, how can I get to those two green angles from what I'm already given? And it's nothing new, guys. It's nothing new. You don't see a new sheet of paper up there now. It's nothing new. It's stuff we've already used. How can I get to those green angles from everything I've marked on my diagram? Anybody see something that I could do? Look at the two angles that you've marked. How can I get to the green ones? Don't tell me halves of equal quantities. You don't see bisector or midpoint. That's out. Done, 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 done. Caitlin, what's good?
You have to state that there are right angles, that A, B, D, and B, G, F are right angles.
Okay. Where are you going with this? That's part of the process. I'm trying. What's going to be the end game here to get those two green angles equal?
And then you can subtract.
Thank you. Thank you. You're good. Good job. This is subtraction, everybody. Look, ready? Take the right angle. Take one of the right angles right now. Cover up one of the congruent angles. You see what's left? My prove angle. Same thing on the other side. Take the other right angle. Cover up the congruent angle. See what's left? The green one. Subtraction. Good job, Benton. Good job. This is subtraction. Okay, ready? Rules still apply. How many quantities do I need equal? If you want to subtract, how many equal quantity pairs do I need?
Two.
Okay, look at everyone. Read your givens. Read through your givens. How many pairs did I give you? Yep, one. But now the second pair is not coming from reflexive. What are you guys going to subtract ABC and FGE from? The right angles. So you need to get me the right angles congruent so I can subtract. Good. Everyone see our master plan now. Get the right angles congruent so I have two pairs I can subtract and get the prove angles. All right, did we learn anything from the last proof? Can I say the right angles are congruent right now? Can I say the right angles are congruent? Right now, step 2. No, because I didn't tell you they were what in the proof yet. I marked them on the diagram, but what didn't I tell you in the proof? You got to tell me where are the right angles? So tell me, where are the right angles? 12. Here we go, Brennan. Where are the right angles? Angle ABD and FGD are right angles. How do we know they're right angles? Let's go. Reason. 1, Megan, how do I know they're right angles?
Because AB is parallel to BD.
There's no parallel lines in this proof.
Oh.
There's no, I don't know where that word came from.
Or perpendicular.
Okay, so what have we been writing? Because I don't want to write AB perpendicular to BD as my reason. What have we been writing as a reason when we say things are right angles because of perpendicular lines? Look back at your previous proof. Same reason we called ADC.
Perpendicular lines form right angles.
Get used to that, everyone. That's always going to be the reason I'm going to expect here. Or if you have definition of perpendicular, that's fine. There we go. What do you want to say about the right angles now? Now that I told you they're right angles, what do you know about each of them now? Tammy, what do I want to say about both? There you go. Next step. You told me they're right angles. Next step. Hey, why not? They're congruent. And how do I know they're congruent? What have I been using today? What did I introduce to you guys? 11. Paul?
All right angles are.
There you go. Now, do you have two pair to subtract? Yes, you do. That's where it came from. So, not reflexive again. Now it's the right angles I needed. So angle ABD minus angle ABC is equal to, do the other right angle, FGD minus angle, let's see, what am I subtracting from that? FGE. Subtraction. And after subtraction addition, we know substitution to say my proof statement. All right. It's subtraction, nothing new. It's subtraction, except now I'm subtracting right angles instead of reflexive angles. That's the only difference here. All right, I'm subtracting with right angles instead of reflexive angles. Anything you'd like to ask? Going. All right, we got plenty of time here still. This next one is all on you. Guys, do you see any perpendicular lines or anything that mentions right angles? Okay, so this is not a right angles proof. I know it's right angles day, but okay, it doesn't include any of it, so don't force it. But you do see what in the givens? Oh, bisectors. Probably going to end this proof with what in your reasons column then? What's your last reason probably going to be? Halves of equal quantities are equal, but you better make sure you got all the must-haves before you write that, because I don't think it's going to be a two-step proof. All right, so go ahead and try this one out using halves of equal quantities. Just a review. Stuck a little review in there for you. Okay, let's see how we did here. what we're doing. Okay, we've established the tabs of equal quantities at the end, but you didn't have everything you need yet. So you needed a step in between to step 2. Okay, what's your statement here for step 2? What'd you write down here? Jonathan, go ahead.
Angle EAG equals half of angle EAB.
Okay, so let me stop there. Half, I'm just going to write it backwards. You're fine though. Half of EAB is equal to angle.
EAG.
Okay, I'm going to call that angle 1. Yep, EAG. Go ahead, and then you took half of what other angle?
Half of angle FBC.
Yep.
Equals angle 2.
Good. What allows you to do that? What'd you see in the givens?
Definition of bisector.
Correct. This is not halves of equal quantities. That's just definition of bisects. You take half of it. And now at the end, all right, I got my equal quantities checked. I got my halves statements, check, check. I'm all set. Angle 1 congruent to angle 2. Halves of equal quantities are equal. All right. Anything from you guys before we end class? All right. I don't want you just to be bogged down with all these proofs. I do want to freshen it up a little bit and give you some algebra to work on. Okay, using geometry, I want to give you some algebra to work on. And that's exactly what number 4 is. I realize it says givens, but look down below. Everyone see the word find? It doesn't say prove. I don't want a statements reasons column. Okay? If it said prove, sure, but it just says find, so let's find the answer. Look at it, your givens though. Can you mark your diagram with anything? I know RSU is 89 degrees, so there's 89, but you also have perpendicular lines. Somebody help me out. Where can I put a right angle symbol up here? 7, Avery, where can I put a right angle symbol?
Angle RSQ.
Good job. RSQ, I can put a right angle. Perfect. All right, let's answer the questions, and we're out. RSQ, measure of RSQ. Well, Avery did the dirty work. $13, Meg, what's RSQ?
91.
How RSQ? R to S to Q. What did we just put on there?
Oh,
90 degrees. Good, everyone? All right, bad news. I didn't talk about this. Justify. Meaning, give me a reason why Meg just said 90. And look, I'm going to be flexible here. I'm not looking for a specific one, but if you're in the ballpark, I'll be fine. Why is it 90? Just explain to me in your own words. Not looking for anything fancy. It's not a proof. Malik, what do we have? Why is it at 90 degrees? Okay, so we could say perpendicular lines form right angles. Right angles equal 90. I'm going to be flexible here. Okay, very flexible. It's not like a proof where I'm expecting a certain reason. QST. A little help there. How about QST? What's the measure of QST? 8. 2 for 2 on that today. Serena, QST?
QST is the same one, perpendicular lines form right angles.
So what's the measure first?
Oh, 90.
90, yep. And yeah, you can use the same one if you want. I'm fine with that. Same reason. And then finally, how about TSU? That one's not 90, sorry. T to S to U. 7, Avery, on fire today.
91.
All right, explain yourself.
Um,
Just talk to me. Don't think you have to get fancy.
the supplementary angles.
Good. Supplementary angles add to 90. Straight lines measure 180. Linear pairs are supplementary. A lot of things you could put there that expresses how we knew it was 91. Tonight on homework, when it says find, I don't want 2 columns. All right, I think you guys have 3 proofs and the rest are algebra. All right, where you have to justify your work. Good luck, get after it. We'll go over all, remember, no answers on Classroom this unit, but we will go over everything tomorrow.